Well, I'm back in the barn, or still in the barn. I didn't realize that my other memory card was full, so let me catch you up to speed on where we're at. We got this spring tower over here built. I just got it tacked on, which is a good thing because I got to move it forward just a little bit because it's hitting against the edge of the spring. And then this one over here, because there's a curvature in right here in the frame, it's kind of dented in for whatever reason they made it that way. We had to make some blocks to bring it out. So we used a couple 1/4 inch pieces, plug welded them together and welded around the sides so that it'd bring it out 1/2 inch so that we can put the spring tower on there. So we're gonna set the spring tower up against that now and see how long we have to have the top piece, because it's going to be shorter than the other one was because we had to bring that out. So that's where we're at now. I don't remember if I got the control arms in or if I wasn't videotaping. I mean, I got them in. I don't remember if I was videotaping or not. But the radius arms are all in. They don't hit anywhere. The axles 95 7/8 from the back there crossed up to the front on both sides, so the axle's even. Like I said, we got that spring tower over there on. We're gonna get this one on, fix that one again, move it to the right spot. And then after we do that, our next step is gonna set the engine and transmission and transfer case in here, just to see how much I'm gonna have to lower the rear end back there. Because I had raised the rear end about 3 inches maybe, but it's probably gonna have to come down or else it'll be sitting like speed buggy. So that's where we're at. So we figured out that the spring on here, we just took the mother-in-law and gave her a little move. What happened is when we was putting it on there and moving things around, the spring slid forward a little bit, so it was touching the side of the tower. So once we put the retainer on there, now that it's centered, it's not going to go anywhere, or whatever we decide to put on there. Okay, we got the second tower built. We're going to get ready to install it right now. We're just going to tack it on there like we did before on the other side. The ground is on the side of the weld. I think it's on the top. I cleaned it off. Yeah, right there where we cut it off.
I thought I cleaned the spot I did.
Too low. Oh.
It's way up there. We're not touching the spring at all.
No, you gotta come down. Whoops. Right there. Whoop. Up just a tad.
I don't think we're
Wrong up.
I don't think we're contacting the spring.
Well, when we let this down, we should. Are you on the... What the hell? That's too high. Right there. Up just a tad. Are we over the... Are the things in?
Yeah, they look like we're okay, but we're not touching it.
Well, I think we will when we drop this down.
Yeah, we'll tack it.
Is that going to throw us off though? Because
well, the spring should be the same height.
it's not touching all the way this way though. See that? That's probably way too much. Well, that's obviously not level.
Well, it's
Right there.
that's where it touches at. That's way too much off.
Right there, right there.
Just put a tack in and we'll let the,
Oh,
alright, forget it, I'll record it. We're gonna do that.
plug it back in.
We're taping, so we look like idiots anyway. So.
Yep.
Tack it.
Put that ground down there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I'll try those. Come on.
Stop, before we get too
Yep.
far. Are we anywhere close to level this way? Up and down?
Let's turn toward the front a little bit if you can. Yep. Right there. Tap. Okay.
Take that pressure off that.
Well, let me put one here underneath. There's a gap there. Forgot. Come on. Alright.
Just a little, let's see. Okay, there you go.
Oop, oop. It's tipping away. 'Cause I didn't tack it at the bottom.
Oh, just tack it back up. Right there. Tack that, yeah.
Alright, now let's try it. Oh, it's definitely winged backwards. Yeah.
Now those starting to be the same height.
Too high? This one's too high or too low?
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not in, yeah, that's about there.
Take the pressure off it.
Yeah, there we go.
We're close.
That's not bad. Maybe because you had it tilted a little bit.
I don't know, maybe. Can't go off that.
How far off is that?
You don't want to know. See, that's where it was at before.
Back there, right? Yeah, that's right over top of those. Got to be even. Should be. Whoop. So that's got to come up.
So that's got to go down.
That's got to go down. Yep. Yep. I think it's because we were leveling it with this side up. So So it's up too high.
Oh, right there, it reads pretty good.
Yeah. Huh. That's weird.
So which one do you believe?
Well, I'm thinking maybe that the
Let's do this. Hold on. What's happening?
nothing really. I mean, still pretty close.
Why aren't we close up here?
Maybe that one side's jacked.
Yeah?
Price of this stuff on the magnet. Yeah.
So that a quarter
That's
bubble,
not
you want
bad.
to chase it?
No. No. Should we twist it though?
Is it springing?
I'm pretty sure it is. I can't tell because I can't see. The flashlight.
You know, our height could be the difference of that center ring.
That's true too. 5 o'clock. Hey Siri, turn on the flashlight.
It's on now.
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay. I mean, do we want to chase a quarter bubble?
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about this, but that might be because of that right there. But there was an awful big gap here.
Well, you put the
But
level
it's
on.
up against.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this way. It's good. I'm talking. And it's probably because that bubble in the frame right there. It's got it turned back. It'll be all right. That'll work.
I mean, is the spring straight up and down? I mean, should we slid it back another quarter inch?
No, it looks like it's straight up and down.
Okay. Then I'd say tack it enough that we can set an engine in it and see what it does to the tires, see if it rolls the tires flat.
Hey Siri, turn off torch.
There's nothing to stop you. Check if the device is on your home Wi-Fi network.
Hey Siri, turn off flashlight.
It's off now.
Half the time she says torch. I don't think it'll make a difference on anything.
It's just a primary suspension piece.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna make any difference on anything. As long as it holds it, which I think it will. We could actually cut that loose and push the back over and it probably would have, because there's a huge gap on this side
Okay.
because it's not really on the plate.
Well, if we're going to cut it loose, we might as well get that half quarter bubble out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're probably right. Alright, you guys don't want to see this. Alright, we got it tacked back on. We just had to do a little twist of it a little bit. Now we're going to weld the other side just a little bit better so we can set the engine on here. If I can find out which cord comes out of this maze.
And why are we setting the motor in, Mike?
We're going to set the motor in to see what our ride height's going to be with the weight of the motor in there.
Also make sure our tires set flat.
And make sure that our tires roll back in and sit flat so we don't have too much towing on them. to do her. That ought to hold 6,000 pounds. All right, we're gonna clean up a little bit so we can move this thing and get the engine in here. Well, you guys didn't get to see it because we were busy with both of us, but that monster 350 is sitting in that little Bronco 2 frame.
302.
Yeah, 302, I'm sorry, 50. It's sitting in there, sitting in the mounts, everything's good.
Tires are flat.
One tire's flat.
Well, they're setting level. Let's put that.
But yeah, oh yeah, sitting level, not cambered or towed in at the bottom like they were. Or cambered in, towed in, whatever. I think that's gonna work.
And we'll just double check clearances around the motor and make sure that the new pieces we put in there don't cause a problem, and we should be good. But I don't think they're gonna cause any problems.
It is. The closest spot is right here. And then this is gonna be our issue right here, I think. But if we get the one,
They got one that comes straight out the
this
back.
one's broke and it curves out. So if they got one that comes either straight out the back, yeah, straight out the back. We can bring it out.
Well, the next thing is where's our body gonna be at?
Right.
Our firewall.
Well, that's a problem for a different day, the firewall. Well, I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. I wish this camera would zoom out a little bit further.
I can put this truck behind the wheel, and
Yeah.
that way we know the cherry picker will come in that far and still set the motor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you're gonna take the motor back out now?
We got well that across the way.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right, there it is. So I'm gonna be sitting on the motor. That looks good. Yeah, so we got to pop that out and then weld that stuff the rest of the way in. Get underneath, put the boot back on the axle shaft. But man, that makes me happy. Tell them thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Join us next time. We'll be in the barn.